Over 60? If numbness, burning, or nightly foot pain slows you down, this can help. I'm Doctor. Name. And today I'll share a gentle Scandinavian-style cold foot soak practice that may ease neuropathy pain, improve circulation, and help your sleep approaches supported by NIH, divided by NIA and CDC guidance about nerve health and physical activity. Some small studies and clinical reports show short-term pain relief with cold immersion, though evidence is limited and not everyone responds. This video is educational, not medical advice. If you have diabetes, very poor circulation, open sores, or heart concerns, check with your clinician before trying cold soaks. Cold exposure can sometimes cause harm if done incorrectly. I'll also cover simple nutrition tips and safe leg-friendly exercises you can use alongside soaks. On-screen text. Goal today: lessen foot pain, boost comfort, and reduce stiffness. Start slow. Listen gently to your body. And let's begin. Why does neuropathy, tingling or pain in your feet, become more common as we get older? Here's the short answer. With age, nerve fibers in the legs and feet tend to slow down. Nerve conduction, sensory signals, even reflexes all can weaken. One review found reductions in sensory and motor nerve conduction among many people over 65. At the same time, your circulation slows. Blood vessels gradually stiffen, circulation to the extremities becomes less efficient, and your feet may get less oxygen and fewer nutrients. That poor circulation can starve nerves over time and contribute to gradual nerve deterioration. Also, older adults often face additional challenges. Chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or kidney disease, all increasingly common, can further damage nerves or small blood vessels. The result may be numbness, tingling, burning, or sharp pain in your feet, but also weakness or loss of balance. Over time, this can make walking harder, increase fall risk, or reduce mobility even if you haven't had a major illness. This doesn't mean there's nothing to do. Evidence suggests that combining good nutrition, improved circulation, and gentle movement like foot soaks or light leg exercises can give your nerves a fighting chance. That's why I recommend we look at simple changes to diet and lifestyle next, to support nerve health and circulation. Let's start with your plate. Small swaps, real gains. What you eat and drink matters for nerve health, circulation, and keeping your legs and feet comfortable. Foods rich in certain minerals, healthy proteins, and good hydration give your nerves a better chance to stay strong as you age. One nutrient many older adults miss is magnesium. Magnesium helps muscles and nerves, and low magnesium intake in older adults is linked with weaker muscle strength and poorer physical performance. Including foods like leafy greens, beans, nuts, such as almonds or cashews, legumes, and whole grains, can help boost magnesium gently. A simple idea: swap a salty snack for a handful of almonds with a cup of water, or add a scoop of lentils to soup. Along with magnesium, aim for good protein every day. Protein supports muscle maintenance and circulation, helping legs stay stronger, which supports nerves. Think eggs, fish, lean chicken, beans, yogurt, or cottage cheese. Even a modest amount helps. Also include potassium-rich foods for nerve and fluid balance. Colorful vegetables, bananas, sweet potatoes, or lentils are great. A balanced plate and steady water intake can support circulation and nerve comfort. That said, when it comes to muscle cramps or nerve pain, like in neuropathy, research suggests magnesium supplements alone are unlikely to meaningfully reduce cramps in older adults. In one trial, taking magnesium oxide tablets nightly did not reduce the frequency or severity of nocturnal leg cramps more than placebo. So the key is food first, real nourishment from meals rather than reaching for supplements. Supplementation may help only if you have a diagnosed deficiency, and only under a clinician's guidance. If your doctor does advise supplementing, they may recommend small amounts, and always with plenty of water and balanced diet. Let's wrap up what you can do today. Try replacing a processed snack with a handful of nuts, Add a serving of beans or lentils to one meal. Drink a full glass of... Now, let's move together gently, safely, at your pace. You'll need a chair with a backrest, a little space, and soft, steady breathing. We're not forcing the body. We're inviting circulation back into the feet and lower legs. Studies referenced by the National Institute on Aging show that regular lower body movement may improve blood flow, muscular strength, and even nerve function over time. The CDC also recommends older adults engage in strength plus balance work weekly to support mobility and reduce fall risk. This matters because stronger calves and ankles help push blood back up the legs, easing that heavy, tingling neuropathy feeling many people describe at night. Begin with a warm-up. Sit or stand with support. Circle each ankle 10 slow times in each direction. If that feels too much, try smaller circles. You're waking sleepy nerves, telling them, "We're alive, we're moving." March lightly in place while holding the chair, even if it's just 30 seconds. If your feet feel stiff, place a soft towel under them and gently scrunch with your toes. No sharp pain, only mild stretch. If something hurts, reduce range or pause. Warmth isn't the goal here, gentle movement is. Now for strength. Start with seated heel raises. Sit tall, feet planted. Lift your heels while keeping toes grounded. Hold for 2 seconds, lower slowly. Try 8 to 10 reps. If that feels easy, stand and hold the chair for balance. These raises work your calf muscles, the pumps that push blood toward the heart. Next, try a sit to stand. Sit forward on the chair, feet under knees, chest up. Stand slowly, then sit back with control. If knees bother you, place a cushion under your hips to reduce strain, or use arm support. Aim for 5 to 8 slow repetitions. Over days, you may add more. Let's add side leg lifts for hip strength. Stand lightly touching the back of the chair. Lift one leg sideways a few inches. Foot relaxed. Lower gently. Try 8 lifts per side. If balance is shaky, keep one hand resting securely. Strong hips support stable walking and reduce pressure on tender feet. Now we practice balance gently, without fear. Heel to toe, walk along your counter or hallway, fingertips gliding on the surface for safety. Slow steps, eyes forward, breathe steady. If that feels challenging, widen your stance slightly. Balance training may help reduce fall risk, and many older adults notice more control just from consistent practice. Finally, stretch. Face the wall, 1 foot forward, 1 back, heels down. Lean until you feel a mild pull in the back calf. Hold 20 seconds. Switch sides. A flexible calf allows smoother blood flow and nerve glide. Then sit and gently stretch your hamstrings by straightening one leg and leaning forward with a long spine. No bouncing, just soft release. Stop immediately if you feel dizziness, sharp pain, or unusual numbness. Small, consistent practice invites the body to change. Notice how your feet feel after just a few minutes warmth, tingling, a gentle return. Here's a simple way to turn everything you've learned into a week you can follow without overwhelm. Think of this as a gentle rhythm rather than a strict rulebook. 3 days of strength and balance practice, 2 days of steady walking or light movement, and every day, hydration and nourishing foods to support nerve, health, and circulation. You don't need long workouts. 10 to 15 minutes is enough to start if you stay consistent. Many older adults find that their feet feel less heavy within 2 to 3 weeks when movement becomes routine. If joint stiffness or fatigue shows up, reduce the time, slow the pace, and let your body adapt gradually. This is about progress, not perfection. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, begin with ankle circles and a soft warm-up, followed by heel raises. Sit to stand and side leg lifts. Add one balance exercise like heel to toe walking or gentle single leg standing with support. Finish with light calf and hamstring stretches. Tuesday and Thursday, take a brisk walk if comfortable, even 10 minutes counts, or try slow marching at home if balance feels uncertain. Weekends are for joyful movement. Gardening, dancing in the living room, strolling with a friend, or playing with grandchildren. Small steps count just as much as structured workout. Track two numbers to stay motivated. How many sit-to-stands you can do in 30 seconds, and how long you can balance with one hand resting lightly on a surface. Write the numbers on paper. If they rise even a little by the end of the week, that's real nerve-supporting progress happening in your body. If they don't yet, no worry. Keep showing up, gently, daily. Your feet are listening. You've done something meaningful for your body today, and I hope you feel proud of that. If you try this routine, the cold foot soaks, the gentle meals that support your nerves, the simple strength and balance work, give it 2 to 4 weeks, and notice what changes. Maybe the tingling eases. Maybe your sleep feels more peaceful. Maybe standing from a chair feels lighter. Even the smallest improvement is a win worth celebrating. I'd love for you to come back and share your progress in the comments. Tell me your balance time, your sit-to-stand reps, or how your feet feel after a week. Your experience helps others and makes this community stronger. If you'd like to continue healing, stay with me for more videos on circulation, balance, and nerve comfort. Subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss the next step. This is educational guidance only.